In this video, I'm going to show you the setup if you would like to use your K1 Live sound card for streaming using a phone while the background music is coming from a laptop. Without further ado, let's get started. And now let me show you the cords or cables we will use in this setup. So this XLR to 3.5 millimeter jack is of course to connect to this condenser microphone, and I have two TRRS on here, and as well as the USB type A to micro USB. Normally this cords or cables comes when you buy a K1 Live sound card. I will be using a headset or an earphone or a headphone, whatever you have to monitor the audio. And this lightning audio adapter, I will use this one again because the phone that I will be using to go live streaming on Facebook doesn't have an audio jack. That's why I will need this lightning audio adapter. And now let's start the connection. Okay, first let's connect the XLR cable to this condenser microphone. Okay, so from here you just select mic 1 or 2, it doesn't matter. So maybe let's select the first one, or it doesn't even have a number. So just select which one in there. And then this one we will connect to here. And next I will be connecting the headset, and by the way, this earphone has a built-in microphone. Just so you know, if you have connected a condenser microphone on here, and if you are going to connect a headset, so that means an earphone or headphone that has built-in microphone, the microphone here does work as well. So if you want to use only the microphone from here, the one that you connected, let's say if you want to use only a condenser microphone other than the built-in microphone on here, then I suggest connect your headset to the one that says monitor instead of the headset. Again, the reason is because the built-in microphone from here will also capture some voices, or will record some voices. So if you do not want that to happen, then just connect your headset or earphone or headphone to here, to the one that says monitor. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, and next let's connect one TRRS here. So this time we will connect one TRRS from here. So you just select live 1 or 2. Maybe let's select live 1 to here. So this is the phone, by the way, we will use for live streaming, and the streaming platform we will be using is Facebook streaming. Okay, so again, because this one doesn't have an audio jack on it, so I will need this lightning adapter. So I will connect one in there and then the other end to here. Okay, now there are two options in connecting your laptop to this K1 Live sound card as a source of our background music. Normally this is what we use: USB type A to micro USB to connect the computer to this K1 Live sound card. So let's connect this one. So let's connect one end to here. Okay, and of course the micro USB is to here, so the one that says 5-volt charging. Okay, so that's where we will be connecting this other end. Okay, there you go. Okay, pretty much we're all set. So this is the first setup to connect your background music to here, to the K1 Live sound card, is by using this micro USB to USB type A. And this one here, this is another option if you are going to connect the laptop or a computer to here. So simply what you will do is you will have to connect this one here to the headphone port of this laptop, and then you connect it to the one that says accompaniment. Okay, maybe let's connect this one later. Okay, let's use this one first. And before you start, just to double check, since we connected the USB type A to micro USB to here, to this K1 Live sound card from this computer, just to make sure, go to your settings from here. So settings and then sounds, and then just make sure your output and input is set to here, to this K1 Live sound card. So as you can see here, speaker is already set to this K1 Live sound card, which is the MV Silicon B1 USB audio, as well as the microphone is the same MV Silicon B1 USB audio. So once it's set, then you're all good, because sometimes some computers, they don't detect automatically. Once you connected your K1, then just double check to make sure. Okay, let's get out from there. Okay, so this is pretty much the background music we will be using as a sample. Okay, so as you can see on here, I'm ready to go live. I had opened my account for Facebook. And as to your settings on here, it's up to you, whatever is your preferred settings. So as you can see here, treble, middle, and low. So it's up to you, whatever is your preferred vocals or audio on here. And just remember the silencer or the dodge. This two you can use while you are doing your live streaming. Let's say, for example, you want to remove the vocals, then this is the silencer. This is the one you will have to use. But if you are using a karaoke song, let's say just a -1 or a background music or instrument, then you don't need to use the silencer on here. And this is specific, this is just your volume for your background music. So for example, if you're going to select some of the preset sound effects on here, if the specific volume is at 0, there won't be no audio coming out even if you press this preset sound effect. So make sure to turn this up. And for the echo, it's up to you how much echo you want to use. And by the way, from here, let's say MC Even May, this too has built-in echo already, or preset echo already if you select this too. But if you're going to select Beautify, then Beautify, you can choose how much echo you want to use. And if you want to connect also using, let's say, Bluetooth connection from a different device to connect a background music, you can also just turn this on, and then that is also another option. And now, before you start your live streaming or recording, just always remember, in this K1 Live sound card, the record volume slider has to be on high, otherwise there won't be no recorded audio, or there won't be no audio will come out on your streaming if this record volume slider is at 0. So this always has to be on high, as if not at the max. And of course the monitor, this is just the monitor volume, or your headset or headphone volume. Okay, and the sound here, you don't need to worry. This is just if you are going to connect an external speaker, then this is the volume for your sound. And for the light, it's up to you. This is for your keypad's light. So turn it up or low, so it's up to you. Anyway, if you want to watch my detailed review on this K1 Live sound card, I will be adding a link under the description. Okay, so now let me start now my live streaming on Facebook. Okay, so let me just turn on, reverse the camera. There you go. And by the way, what I will be doing is I am going to be syncing. Once I hit live on here, I will be syncing the audio output from this live streaming to this other camera that I'm using right now, so that you can hear the actual audio output from the live streaming that I'm doing right now. And I'm gonna hit go live now from here. Okay, there you go. Sound check, testing 1 2 1 2 3 4. So right now I am now on live, and the audio that you are hearing is from this live streaming. Now, if you want to test how loud is your background music, okay, let's play this one now. Okay, there you go. So it looks like it's super loud. Okay, so to control your background music, simply find the volume control of your laptop, and that's where is your control for your background music. Plus, you can control it over here. Okay, let's play this one again. Okay, so you can turn it low like that, or turn it up. Okay, or you can also turn it low over here or up. There you go. So that is your option to control your background music from this laptop. And now, as you can see, I'm using Beautify right now. So as I mentioned earlier, if you select Beautify as long as the rest here are turned off, then you can control how much echo you want to use. Okay, there you go, something like that. Sound check, testing 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, sound check, testing 1, 2. And again, as I mentioned earlier, if you are going to use Even My has a built-in echo already, or it's a preset vocals. So if we're going to select this one, sound check, testing 1, 2. Oh, we have to turn off the dry. Okay, there you go. Okay, so dry is now turned off. So as you can see, even if I set the echo to 0, there's still echo to it, because again, this is a preset to your vocals, or one of your modes for your vocals. Even the MC. Okay, so MC also has echo already, even if the echo here is at 0. Okay, so again, it's up to you. If you want to use Beautify or MC or Even My Anchor and Beautify, you can add echo to it. So something like this. Sound check, testing 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. So if I'm going to use the Beautify, sound check, testing 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so again, it's all up to you, whatever is your preferred vocals. It's up to whatever is your purpose of doing your live streaming. So again, as I mentioned, let's press a few of the sound effects on here. So let's say laugh. Okay, so again, you can turn it up or down. Okay, let's press it again. Okay, so something like that. So again, don't forget to turn the specific volume up if you are going to use the preset sound effects on here. Now, let me show you my settings here. Let's see. Okay, maybe let's set the volume to 3 o'clock, something like that. And then this time, let's select maybe Even My. Okay, sound check. Sound check, testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me give you a short sample with this song here. Okay, so again, let's check how loud it is. Okay, sound check. Okay, so I think that should be okay, or anyway, we can always adjust from here if it's low. Okay, let me give you a short sample. Let's say you want to sing to your audience or listeners. Then this is what it sounds like. Okay, let's hit play now over here. Begins and it may never end, so cry no more. On the shore a dream will take us to the sea. Forevermore, forevermore. Okay, there you go. Anyway, that is just a sample. But again, if you want to turn your accompaniment or background music more louder, feel free to turn it up here, so something like that. And now let me show you if, for example, you do not want to use this cord, the one that we connected, the micro USB to type A. So now what I will do is I am going to remove this cord here, and we will replace it with this one. So the other TRRS. Okay, I will remove this one here, and I'll remove this one also. And this time what I will do is I am going to use this other TRRS. So I will connect one end to here, to the one that says accompaniment, and then the other one I will connect to the headphone port of this laptop. So just locate the headphone port of the laptop, and that's where you're going to connect the other end. And this one is just over here. There you go. Okay, and now let me show you again that it does work. Okay, so this is just another option if, for example, you want to connect your laptop to this K1 Live sound card as a source of your background music. Okay. Okay, sound check, testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's play again our background music. There you go. So as you can see, it does work. So again, what I'm trying to point is whether you use the USB Type A to micro USB or another TRRS to connect to the headphone port of this laptop to the accompaniment port of this K1 Live sound card, they both work. Okay, so let's do another short sample again. Okay, let's play this one. Okay, and again, if you want to control the volume, again, same, it's over here, or lower it, or also from here. So turn it up or turn it low. Okay, something like that. Okay, so maybe let's turn it up a bit more. Okay, there you go. Again, let's do a short sample. Close the window on the light, and it will be alright. No need to bother now. Let it out, let it all begin. Learn how to pretend. There you go. Okay, so anyway, that's how simple it is if you want to use this laptop as your source of your background music. So again, you have two options to connect them. You can either connect the micro USB to a USB Type A or the TRRS. So anyway, those two cords comes when you buy this K1 Live sound card. So you have options in connecting your laptop or computer to this K1 Live sound card. Now, to use the dodge function on here, because you are doing a live streaming, perhaps you will use the dodge function on here. So as you can see, there is a volume knob here for the dodge, as well as there is a button on here. So just so you know, if you are going to use just the volume knob on here, it will not work. Okay, let me show you. Okay, and if I'm going to turn it low or up, it's not going to change. Okay, so what you do is you have to turn on this button on here before the volume knob works. Okay, let's play this one. Okay, turn on the dodge button, and there you go. It does work already. If I'm going to stop talking, your background music should go up. Okay, so this volume knob on here is just how fast is your background music will come back. So this is the use of that. Okay, so maybe let's do a quick sample. Okay, and if I'm going to turn it maybe at 3 o'clock. Okay, so what it is if it's the higher it is as to the volume knob, it's the longer it is, your volume for the background music will come back if you use this one here. So anyway, there's one more here, auto-tune. If you want to use auto-tune, just keep pressing on it, and then it will give you different tones to your voice. So that is the use of that. Just so you know, if you are going to use the voice changer, and if you turn on the even my on here, it will not work. So make sure the even my is off for you to be able to use the voice changer on here. Okay, right now let's select female.
Okay, so this is female, and then
if we're going to use uncle or
baby.
Okay, now if we're going to turn on the even my on here, I just wanted to show you. Okay, right now even my is on, and if I'm going to select baby, there you go. So it's baby and then female. So again, this is what I'm trying to point. If the even my is on, the voice changer here will not work. Even this volume knob on here. Okay, there you go. So the umlaut here, this is supposed to be your voice changer as well. It's not working. That is because your even my here is on. So again, make sure this one is off if you want to use your
Voice changer.
on here.
So
something like that, or even this one here.
So let's turn it up, or even this one here. Okay, there you go.
Sound check.
Testing 1.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, that is For you to be able to use the voice changer on here, make sure that even my hair is on. There you go. Thanks again, guys, for watching. That's all I can share for today. If you like this type of video, please give it a like. And if you want more of this type of video, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you are always updated for all the upcoming videos I will be posting. Keep safe, and until next time.